All right, we are live on Hangouts anyway. YouTube is always slow. There we go. All right, welcome live from the crossroads of America. That's the sign you see when you drive across the state line into Indiana. That's what it says. Live from the crossroads of America. A 1-hour talk show about, well, actually shooting with disabilities. We talk guns, politics, or anything else that crosses our mind as well. We're always going off topic. Or answer questions from the audience. Just type them in the chat box. Or you can email me at Rickslifeasiseeit@gmail.com or spottedrick@gmail.com. Also, I have a Patreon page that you can, if you want to support the channel, the links and stuff are below here on YouTube and Gun Channels. I don't know if the Gun Channels chat is working. I got the chat box on my page.
No more Gun Channels chat.
But the box there is just for looks.
The private messaging still works on Gun Channels, so if you want to send a direct message to any Gun Channels member, you can still do that normally. But the active show chat, like the one over here on YouTube, is no longer available on Gun Channels.
Yeah, I mean,
I heard,
because I still have the chat box there. That's what made me ask.
Yeah, it's still. Go ahead, Squid.
sorry. I heard that for $150 you can do whatever you want. $150 a month, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I heard that.
I keep hearing that.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
but, G-Webs didn't just take it away because he's mean and he wants to take our toy away. It was old and it expired, so it had been on expired for some time, and then I guess eventually it just totally expired.
Okay. So if anybody wants to join the panel, they can go on the Gun Channels and send me a message, and I'll send you a link. That'll work, right? Yeah, that'll work. If you send me a message on Gun Channels, I will send you a link. There we go. Okay. So, no further ado. Anyway, let's see. We got in the chat. We got Jason, Snob's Wife. We got a Bloke's 2 Cents, Unknown User, Grim90, Travis T, Raphael, Tardot. Who else we got in here? Let me have a look. Kingpin. Yeah, he showed up. Midnight Range. Yeah, Zachary, I sent you a link if you can make it or not, up to you. Sent you an email. Kingpin's in here as well. And unfortunately, even though I say I'm broadcasting on Gun Channels, is it actually broadcasting on Gun Channels, but without a chat box? Does that still work, Kingpin?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Everything on Gun Channels is exactly the same. If you post a video, a standalone video, and you post it over on Gun Channels, you still get, the like section, you still get the comment section and all that kind of stuff, and you can still watch the videos. And if you want to watch, say, Rick's Life as I See It, Shooting with Disabilities, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, you can still watch it over on Gun Channels, which I'd still encourage everybody to do. So go to Gun Channels, hit play on that, listen to the audio there, and then just use the YouTube chat. Okay,
so I am broadcasting on YouTube still, then, because I do put a link over there.
Yeah, as long as you're still doing your normal, setup to where you post everything over on Gun Channels, everything is still the same. It just doesn't have the active chat room anymore.
Okay, that works. Okay, so there we go. That explains it, guys. And tonight is the last night on Hangouts for me on this show, because as of tomorrow it doesn't happen unless YouTube surprise us and extend it, or say we're going to keep it. I don't know. We won't know until tomorrow. In the meantime, as I've told everybody, I was looking at G Suites, which is part of Google, which has Hangout Meet, which is basically the same thing as this Hangout here. They charge a fee, but the more I dig into the small print, the less I'm liking it. Now what they're saying is for the very basic $6 a month, yes, I can have it, but you got to be a member for 30 days. 2, it's not only a member for 30 days and have paid $30 in fees at the same time, which is not a problem. I could pay for the whole year in one go, then I would have that $30 fee. To me, it's extortion, what it is. But if I want to pay $25 a month for the Enterprise Edition, then I can get streaming straight away.
Can I interrupt you just for a moment there, Rick?
Yeah.
We do have royalty out in the chat room. Mr. Wheelchair Warrior is in the chat room. Very good to see you out there.
Hey, Wheelchair.
Awesome.
I sent you the link in the email, too.
Haven't seen Wheelchair in a really long time.
I haven't seen him in a long time either. Well, if you want to join me, I sent you a link in the email. You know? So, no problem. Appreciate it. Good. It really is good to see you. Anyway, that's what I think on that. So, in the meantime, either my 30 days are up or come up with something else. I'll more likely be next Wednesday. I'll more likely use Steam. Was it Yard Steam or Stream Yard or whatever it's called, or Stream Bird or whatever it is, whatever
StreamYard.
That's more like what I'll be using. But you're restricted to 5 or 6 people, aren't you, in the chat?
Yeah, I think so on the unpaid version.
Yeah, so that's more like what I'll start with until I figure out what I'm going to do. So there you go. All right, let me introduce my panel before we get going. We're running out of a lot of time here. We'll start with I'll do it from this way, is a bloke's 2 cents worth out of Florida. How you doing?
Rick, thanks for the invite. Always a pleasure to be on your panel.
Thank you for being here. And next, from out of New York City, Blind Shooter.
Hey, Rick, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Out of New York City. Didn't they use that in the commercial about hot sauce or whatever it was?
No idea.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was salsa.
Salsa, that was it. Yeah. Yeah. Made in New York City. Then, the one and only Kingpin from Maryland. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Thanks for having me, Rick.
Okay. Then we got, the man, the myth, the legend, Patriot in the Dark.
How you doing, Rick? Thanks.
All right.
Appreciate being here.
That's not a problem. Then his cohort from the same state of Michigan, we got Squibload. How you doing, Squib?
I'm in Michigan. I'm not from Michigan.
You're broadcasting from Michigan.
Well, let me catch a flight. I'll change that.
All right. And I also want to say welcome to Patriot in the Dark's Shooting with Disabilities chat tonight with his giveaway what did we call it? What'd you call it? Extravaganza?
Extravaganza. Big fancy word.
Yeah.
So hello out there. If you're visually impaired, just put that in the chat so they know where you're from.
All right. Vincent just actually put in the chat he wanted to anybody in service, he wanted to say thank you from the bottom of his heart and family, for your service. So there you go. He's a new subscriber to my channel. Now I believe he's also a friend of Patriot in the Dark. So that's good. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. We'll see how it goes as the show goes on. All right. If anybody's interested, I've already mentioned this, I think, during daytime chats. When I say daytime chats, we're doing this little thing on Discord where a couple of us are just getting there talking. The ones that used to be on the morning chat. So anyway, I put a deposit down on my 380 EZ to because it came in on Friday. It came in on last Friday. I put the money down for they don't sell it to anybody else. So I'm only, and I got to work out, raw Peter to pay Paul to figure out how I'm going to come up with the money to pay for it. Because it came in faster than I thought it was going to, be quite honest with you. But it's not a problem. I can still get it when my next check arrives. So that's what we do. I just want to let nobody that's there. It's on its way. So now I got to figure out on a holster to use and what the defensive ammo to use in it, and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah,
Should be nice.
Yeah,
You haven't tried that yet, have you?
Pimping ain't easy. It is. Pimping is going to be easy with my 380 EZ, with the gold barrel, the fluted barrel, the cuts in the slide, the gold trigger, the gold grip safety thing.
You're gonna have to get yourself a hat.
I'm gonna have to get me one of them. I'm gonna have to get me one of them holsters though. Because I'm allowed to open carry here in Indiana. Because I got a permit, I can open carry. Give me just a leather holster or some type of holster that when I shove the gun in, the barrel and stuff sticks out for people can see the gold. I want people to see it. As I'm walking down the street, it's a pimp. So. Oh, you do? Do you send me a link? Look.
He's off the IG site, and his name is they call him Matt. He's from Warthog Holsters. He did one of my holsters. Very good work.
Oh, okay, great. All right, so
Sweet.
That is sweet.
So
So,
you're gonna ask a question? Why don't you ask a question first? Let's give something away.
Let's give something away. Okay.
Sure. Do like a decal pack. Just a stack of stuff.
A decal pack. Oh, if anybody wants to know why I got the camera switched off, is because my DSL internet is so poor that it just kills my bandwidth, and I'm all blurry. I'm not handsome to look at anyway, but being blurry makes me even look worse. So I just switched it off. So if anybody's curious why I did that. So, okay, first question is a real easy one. It's going to be one of mine. Right? Here it is. Type it in the box. Hang on. Let me type the answer in the inside chat here for the panels can help us look out. But they don't it's I'll do it anyway. Make sure I can spell it right. I'm not even sure if I spelled it right. But that's the answer. The question is, in the original movie of Red Dawn, what is the name of the person that was killed first outside? Now, don't tell me you don't know what about the original movie Red Dawn. If you are a Gun Channels member, Gun Channels creator G Webs does not recognize the second movie Red Dawn. There's only one, and that's the original. And if you remember, the people come out of the sky on parachutes. Somebody walked outside. Oh, come on. That was so Nobody's got it yet. Oh, come on, people. You're letting me down. What were you? Oh, well, that must have really everybody's Googling Google it. I'm very disappointed. I should, I shouldn't have put it in there and let the panel answer it. Yeah.
Not for nothing, but people parachuting out of the sky trying to overtake your town. That's going to be great target practice.
Yeah, Jason said the crowd is stumped. Yeah, wheelchair warrior. Yeah, that's what they yelled from the top of the mountain. Wolverine. You know. So. Unknown user gave a hint. Yes, you're right. It was the history teacher. What was his name, for Christ's sakes? It wasn't that. It's not that hard. You know. We told you the movie. We told you where it was at. We told you it was a history teacher. So that means he walked outside. So that means it must have been happening when school was going on. What do you want me to do? Tell you the answer, and the first one to come up with it is the winner? You know? Oh, man, I'm disappointed. I really am. I really am disappointed. Should I go over the second question and come back on to that one?
Yeah, I guess. Jeez, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. My second question, I think, would even stump them even more. So I will go to yours.
Yeah, you don't.
Mr.
I wouldn't
Adrian.
even. You don't have to write it in the internal. You can just ask that because we only got one chat. So
Yes, you're right.
and then maybe somebody will get it.
Yeah, maybe somebody in the panel will type the answer in the
And
chat.
I promise,
You're right.
I won't answer. I won't answer.
You know. All right, we're coming back to that. You guys think on it and Google it and everything else. But the next question is:
we got a winner.
we got a winner, Raphael Morales. Good old Raphael. I knew he would come up with it eventually.
Well, congratulations.
He's a fellow Floridian. Is that how you pronounce it?
Floridian.
Yeah, that's what he is.
All right. Anybody that wins, just shoot me an email at patriotinthedark@gmail.com.
By the way, was the answer. So you finally got it. Okay.
Congratulations.
Raph, email patriotinthedark@gmail.com for your prize. So, all right. This question is real easy. In the movie starring John Wayne, 1949, in the Sands of Iwo Jima, how you pronounce it? Or how do you
Iwo Jima,
or how do you Marines pronounce it?
Iwo Jima.
There you go. Right? Marine Sergeant Stryker, what method did he use to teach the new Marine how to use a bayonet?
Come on.
I'll admit that's one movie I haven't seen.
John Wayne. I know you're only joking, Midnight Range. You know, get back behind the counter there at Waffle House and flip some burgers. Yeah.
What was the question again?
In the movie Sands of Iwo Jima, Sergeant Stryker, which was John Wayne, 1949. What method did he use to teach the new Marine how to use a bayonet that was having issues?
I tell you, we got a pretty poor bunch here, Patriot. Maybe this is the maybe
and it doesn't
young
include
crowd.
crayons because it was a black and white movie. So.
You know. So,
Black crayons.
hey, Night Strike, how's it going?
Yes. I'm not a Marine, but the pronunciation is Iwo Jima.
Okay. All right. Nobody's come up with it yet.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, man.
Squib doesn't even know.
Hey, 2 Live Moo. Very close. That's close enough, I think. 2 Live Moo said dance partner.
Yes, that's correct. So
Okay, there we go. 5 moves the winner. Now
this
sing.
is the hard part. Go ahead.
Well, the next part is another question, ain't it?
Yeah, the second part. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here, the second part was what was the song they danced to? That's going to stump them.
Yeah,
That really
that's kind of difficult, but that was just a bonus anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, nobody's answered it yet. They're all saying hi to each other here. Because John Z's joined us.
Rick, that's only something your parents would know.
No, hey, John Z, what are you talking about sex for? This is a family show. No, you guys are all wrong. Go and hit the road, Jack. Baby, go back, and that's old John for you in midnight.
This was in 1949 when the movie was
1949 movie. I don't think anybody's going to get it unless they actually watch the movie.
Yeah,
Because actually, I didn't remember. I remembered the dancing part, but when I was reading your question, the song, I wouldn't have got that myself if I hadn't read your answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah. So we're gonna give them the answer and just forfeit that question.
Oh, you can just leave it out there if somebody comes up.
I'll leave it out there in case somebody looks it up.
Yeah.
I bet you if you typed it into Google, what song was it in the movie that was used in the teaching dance to use a bayonet, there it'll come up. No, none of you are right. It wasn't a Navy hymn. It wasn't the Marine Corps hymn. So, all right.
That's homework. Go watch that movie.
Yes, it's a good movie actually. And if my John Wayne trivia is up to par, and I think it is. I think it. Hey, Raphael won it again. Mexican hack dance.
Yeah.
Good old Raphael.
That's a hard one. So, all right.
Yeah. So there you go. Raphael won it again.
I got to mark all this stuff
back
down.
to my trivia, guys. If it's correct is actually I could throw this out there. I could throw it out as a question, but I don't want to in case I'm wrong. So I'm just going to throw it out there as trivia. There was only 2 movies that John Wayne made, I believe, that he actually died in them. And that was this one as Sergeant Stryker. He got shot on the side of the hill, climbing up the hill or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the other one was the Western, The Cowboys. When he was taking the boys herding the herd of cattle.
He wasn't killed in the shootist?
Yeah, that was.
Or he just had cancer in real life.
That was at the end though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm talking about before the movie even ended.
Oh.
Those are the only 2 I know of. You could say the shootist. He did die in the very last scene, But yeah, I know, Dead Horse. He died in the shootist. So okay, 3. Shoot me. I'm wrong. Oh no, actually, okay, I'm a liar. He did die in the Alamo too, but wasn't that towards the end as well, like the shooter? I should have rephrased my question or my trivia. I mean, like the one in Knee Junk was way before the movie ended, and the same with the shooter. It was at least halfway or just 3/4 of the way through the movie. There's still a fair bit of movie left. That's what I was trying to get at, but screw it. I won't give you any more of my trivia. So I'll keep it to myself. Thank you. All right. What are we talking about? Anyway, guys.
I noticed Rich White is in the chat. He decided he was going to go out there to win stuff instead of sitting up here in the panel.
Did he die in the flying CBs? Well, so my trivia, I didn't say it was correct. I have to research that. I'm going to have to. I've had that in my brain for years and years and years and years before Google I never even Googled it. Maybe I should have Googled it before I come up with it.
You
Double check myself.
You probably remembered that at his second movie that he did die, and you just haven't refreshed that.
That's it. I'll go with that. That works. Dead Horse said he died in a total of 6 movies. Okay, there you go. See, that was before my, after a while, I lost track of that.
Sweet.
He didn't die in that movie, The Sons of Katie Elder, did he? I don't think he did. Anyway, moving on. Have we gotten to a topic yet, or we just doing
Nope.
Can I ask a question of the panel?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Seeing how I'm one of the panelists who doesn't really have disabilities. Yes, I've got arthritis, but it's not that bad yet. I don't have the same perspective as some of you guys. So this is a bit of an odd question, and if I'm not explaining myself well, please let me know. But do you know other people with similar disabilities, or maybe even other disabilities that maybe are a lot more difficult to overcome than something like arthritis, right? And they wallow in self-pity, and they don't try to do things. They always have excuses why, I can't this, I can't that. I mean, you guys don't let what you have to deal with hold you back. You carry on and keep going, and you live your lives. You do what you want to do, you do what you have to do. But do you know other people that use it like a crutch? And if so, what sort of advice do you give them to get their head out of their butt and become a productive member of society again, instead of just asking for pity?
All the frickin' time. And the one advice I give, mainly it's guys, because I don't know really any women that have the same disability and use it as kind of like a crutch. But usually I just turn right around and tell them, nut up and grow a pair.
I see it on both sides. I mean, as far as disabilities or, sighted people, I see a lot of people that are the same way, and, they don't have any issues. I mean, that's kind of why I jumped into doing all the, these videos and getting out there and talking. I try to be as positive as I can and, push that positive thing. Because the first time that I went to a training center that had, for the low vision and blind, I seen a lot of those people that were, might have been sheltered. It might not be their prerogative to be that way, but, a lot of parents or a lot of, loved ones will cater and kind of coddle people into, feeling like they can't do anything. And so that's kind of why I'm always in people's face as far as, if there's something that interests you, do it. Don't let somebody else's fears and all that other stuff. And that's when I usually steal a Bob Weir line. But yeah, so you just got to be positive, and that's lead by example. I mean, you can kind of, ask them to come out with you, ask them to do stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
but everybody's different,
Yeah. Like with myself, I mean, it doesn't always, sometimes it comes across right, sometimes it doesn't. But what I tell people is also when they're down and dumped, because a lot of people say to me, when they say I come hobbling in and my back's killing me, my hands are hurting, I might be moaning when I'm doing it, but then they go, "How you doing?" I go, "I'm doing great today." And they say, "How can you feel that way?" And then what I say is, what I tell people is, I look on the bright side of life. There is always somebody worse off than you are. So really, when you look at life and look at what people have, there's always somebody worse off. So, good example. I've got relatives and friends who are a lot worse off than me. When I think on it, and I think, God, how lucky I am. To have only what I have wrong with me. When it could be a lot worse. it's hard to explain. But when I'm talking to somebody, I'm a bit more gentle with it than I am right now. But that's why I try to tell them, look on the bright side. You know, there's more to it. You know, get out there and do what you can. Don't let it stop you. There, you know, you might not be doing exactly what you want to do 100%, but give it a try or go slightly off target. You know, if you can't be the driver, maybe you can be the passenger in what you want to do.
Just I was gonna say, just show them the end of the life of Brian. They'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think it's a situation where you know your limitations, you're aware of them, but you don't put limitations on yourself psychologically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know that, you know, maybe you can't lift as much, or you can't stand as long, or you can't walk as far, or you need to stop for more bathroom breaks, or whatever it is, or you know, you need the assistance of certain devices, or something like that, right? There's medications that you take, or whatever it is, and you're aware of that. You're not ignorant, but anything else, I think, is more in somebody's mind. Or is that me just being, what was I called earlier? Harsh and insensitive, I think it was.
Well, Wheelchair Warrior put out in the chat, he said you have to separate the mental from the physical in order to keep living life as best as you can.
Yeah, I mean, basically that's what I was trying to say, but you put it in a lot better words than I did, Wheelchair. Appreciate it. Thank you.
See, I have trouble being sympathetic. That doesn't mean that I don't have a heart. It just means that life is tough. Life isn't fair. Suck it up, buttercup. You know, I just like what Blind Shooter said, grow a pair, even if you're a woman, grow a pair, I guess, and just deal with it. Understand that, okay, maybe you can't do this that you did when you were younger, but you can still do something like that, or you can do something else, or you can, or you go, okay, I can't do this as well as I used to. Maybe I can get back into it, or maybe I can. I mean, I guess I see some people out there that set a good example, and then I see some people out there that just want pity, and I'm just not the kind of person to give pity.
You know, I see patients every day, you know, 10 to 12 patients a day. And that's ranging from anywhere from ICU to cardiac to traumatic brain injuries to gunshot wounds, you name it, I see it. Arthritic, orthopedic. And you get your people who are willing to not have self-pity, or it's called learned helplessness. The majority of people, they feel that stigma of a disability that is just going to make their world completely change. Yes, it may completely change your attitude and your outlook, but there's so much support out there, you know, with therapy and support groups outside of it. Every so often we have a group come in. Generally, they're mostly vets, but they're either bilateral amputations or triple amputations, and they haven't let life stop them who they are. And my advice for them is live life to the fullest, because there's so many compensatory strategies out there that can make you live a normal life. Even with low vision, the adaptive equipment out there, or DME, or or any of that augmented intelligence stuff, it's so much out there that can help. I just feel that as a therapist, I feel I'm not harsh, but empathy is really important in dealing with these every type of patient. But at one point or another, you're going to have to put your foot down and say, listen, this is enough. It's time to move on. Let's get up and get out of here. And like I said before, there's so much support out there. You know, until you walk somebody's shoes, you really don't understand the concept of some of these disabilities that people are going through. And I've seen very different psychosocial issues going on. But the good news is, like I said before, that there's a lot of help out there, and all you have to do is just I can show you the door, but I can't open it. You have to be willing.
Yeah.
I'd just like to add that make sure you talk to them too. Just extending out, where you bring things up and you do talk to somebody, especially if they're shut off or they don't do stuff. I don't know. That's what I do. I talk too much.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of things in the chat. Wheelchair Warrior said, empathy is different from sympathy. I don't want anyone to give me sympathy, but empathy is okay.
Empathy is the way to go. Be sympathetic for the cause, but be empathetic for the patient. Unfortunately, sometimes there are people out there who need that extra encouragement, and there are other people that just need that stern, instructions. Hey, let's get up, let's go. And generally, I see patients do well. There are very few cases that I see that just give up. And, there's no bad patients, in my opinion. It's just bad therapists.
Yeah. We're at unknown user goes, what's it? I know exactly how you feel here, unknown user. Says I have days when I can barely walk, but I live alone. So it's either move or die of thirst or starvation. I feel the same way. And that's one of the reasons why I made that. It was one of the reasons why I made that move to Indiana, where I have relatives here, because I had none in Rhode Island whatsoever. And my health is getting worse as I get older. So that's what I was thinking of. I mean, like where I live right now, I got a cousin next door now. So things got, I hardly ever see her. She talks to me when she calls me, she lives next door and she'll call me on the phone and talk for an hour, but I may see her only once a week, if that, actually in person, but at least I know she's there. You know what I'm saying? The things get bad and I can't move.
Yeah, it's kind of that same situation where, you start off and, you motivate yourself, because everybody has their ups and downs and bad days and whatever, so that's acceptable, and I picked myself up and I, pushed on and, I changed my life because obviously I've only been blind since 2007 or so. So, but after a while of being so independent, now I am to the point where I go almost a year without talking to family. They're like, oh yeah, we don't have to call him. He's all right. That kind of thing. And so I've seen it where, where it goes from they're either way too controlling or now they hardly ever talk to you. So, or that might just be me.
It's not that they think you're okay. They're so fed up with you. It takes about a year for them to get over it.
Yeah, talks too dang much. I forgot about him. See you next Thanksgiving.
Do we want to do another question?
Always.
All right.
How many have we done? Like 3? That's it?
We've done the Mr. Tisdale one. We've done the Mexican hat. Yeah, great.
Sorry, guys.
Here we go. We're going to do blind shooter question here.
All right. Now this one is for Patriot in the Dark patch. And
oh, good. This is a good question.
Yeah.
In the movie Three Kings, Private Barlow adjusted his sights to take out an Iraqi soldier in the opening scene.
More gun channels.
What rifle did he use? The box there is just for looks. No, what the hell happened there? Did everybody hear my question?
No, no, that something bad happened there, so you're gonna have to repeat that.
Sorry, guys.
All right. In the movie Three Kings, Private Barlow adjusted his sights to take out an Iraqi soldier in the opening scene. What rifle did he use? Dead Horse got it.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, M16A2.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Question.
It's a good guess since that was a standard issue rifle for in the Operation Desert Storm.
Yeah. So Dead Horse, send your info to Patriot in the Dark for your prize.
And if you want something else, let me know since you You already have both of those. He's one of
Oh,
the
he already has
select
a.
few.
Oh, he's another one that got the patch before I did.
Yeah.
You know?
I still have yet to get my Patriot patch. Just saying.
You ain't got yours yet?
I don't. Everybody knows my email, so
Yeah.
way to go!
Horse
Congratulations.
says he wants to pass the patch to someone else.
Hey guys, I gotta go, so you guys take it easy, okay?
Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, and for your insight. It really helps.
All right, cheers.
See you, bloke.
All right,
Take
man.
it easy.
See you, bye.
So
He has to leave early because he does a show at 8 o'clock after this one ends.
who are we gonna pass it to there, Dead Horse?
He said I can have it. He just hasn't told anybody yet.
Yeah. All right. Moving on, real quick. While we're at it, my show that I do every other Saturday. My next show isn't until I just did the one this past Saturday, so my next show will be on the 10th of August. My Saturday show, and my question for I haven't even boxed it up yet, but I got a cool sort of like double size swag pack here with I think it's got three patches, a thumb drive, a pin, bunch of stickers in there, all kinds of goodies. And the question is, this is a writing question, the Rickslifeasiseeit at gmail.com or spottedrick@gmail.com. Get it into me by noon Eastern time, August 10th. For that. And the question is, in the movie Red Heat, I want to know the name and caliber of the fictional Russian gun that Captain Ivan Danko used in that movie. And also, what was the actual real gun it was based off of? So I want to know the name of the actual the fictional gun plus the name of the real gun it was made from or based off of.
I know, but I'm only telling Rick, and I already did.
Patriot.
So email me the answer at rickslifeasiseeit at gmail.com or spottedrick@gmail.com. You don't put it in there, Dead Horse. God damn it.
But speaking of Dead Horse, Patriot, he said send that patch to Jason Stewart.
Well,
I seen that.
I think he's just lost because he put the answer in the chat. Oh, he deleted it now.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, I was going to delete it, but he deleted it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not terrible because you still randomize it anyway, though, right?
Oh, yeah. That's all right. It didn't bother me. Half the time, people ain't reading the chat anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all right. That's all right, Dead Horse. No problem.
Yeah, Angelina did that on my Guess Who giveaway. She said, "Oh yeah, I know that guy. That's Patriot in the Dark." It's like,
Yeah, you can't imagine anybody putting the answer out in the chat room. Can
Oh,
you,
hey,
Rick?
I've done it to you, Patriot, on one of your questions. I gave out the answer.
like here it is. It's like I guess Rick won.
Well,
Yeah.
back when Rick was remember when you were doing the question every week where it was the text question where they would type it in the chat?
Yeah.
Nobody was getting it. And I was giving them so many hints and nobody still got it the 1 week. It's like,
I know.
I did everything but give them the answer. It's hard.
Yeah. So, all right. Another question. You got more stuff to give away there, Patriot?
I'm sorry.
Got more stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I got another
More
question here.
questions? Say just make sure that you email me and tell me what question it was, and then I'll know because I know David might email me 3 or 4 times, so I could keep them. I'm kidding.
All right. As I said, this is a good one. And okay, here we go. After 27 years of total military service, what rank did the actor Jimmy Stewart retire as?
Well, I know that one too.
Ooh.
I know that. That's
That's a right in the chat there, guys.
Oh, where are their panel allowed to answer?
Well, that's up to Patriot.
I don't care. It's your question. I just throwing stuff out. So.
No, you're wrong there, unknown user. Yeah, I think that's right. If that's a 2-star general, that's what it is. Yeah, Rich Wright. Got it.
Sounds good. Congratulations.
As soon as you knew it said that, I was like, I know that.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah, I just don't think because I got it written down here as 2-star general. I wasn't thinking of the actual full name for it.
He retired as a general.
Yeah. So that was it. So Rich White wins that one. You know, Rich cheated according to Midnight Range.
I didn't cheat. I'm just a big Jimmy Stewart fan. Give me a break.
Yeah. All right, Lunatic Rider. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you feel better soon.
He was also a pilot. That's what he did. He was a pilot in the United States Army Air Corps. Then he stayed in after World War II as a reservist and made it all the way up to the rank.
Yeah.
So, he flew bomber.
Said he was my uncle. Uncle Jim. So, hey, we got to come up with some more questions because I don't have any more. I hope you got some, Patriot.
Hey, Rick, what about that second one I gave you?
Did you give me 2?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I put it out. Yes, I don't know if this is worth a prize though. Where? Let me find it. Where is it? Okay. Yes. How much would we get for selling Patriot? You know,
2 bits.
personally, as I said, I personally think that we would have to pay for somebody to take him.
Well, there's one way to find out. We can list him on Gunbroker.
Yeah. Midnight Range said, "Can we have a question about somebody born after 1900?" Are you trying to say we're old here? You know, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, all the questions were
You know?
pretty old, so.
Well, that makes people look and think and use the internet, use their brain. You know, that's what it's about. So I can come up with another question if you want. Hang on, let me pull up my thing here and go back. Let's have a look. What we got? All right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here you go. In the 1996 film The Quick and the Dead, what caliber does Court, played by Russell Crowe, shout out for when he needs a second bullet to kill Sonic Horse?
Jeez, I know that one too.
I know that one too, but I can't win my own stuff.
I got that one right on the mail-in quiz the one week, and one on that one. So.
I lost my chat. Where'd it go?
Yeah. And thank you, Dead Horse. I do
so.
appreciate that.
No, we ain't got it yet.
Nope.
Should I give him a clue?
Dead Horse is close.
Well, hang on.
He's the closest so far.
Yeah, he's the closest. But mind you, Jason Stewart just has the wrong caliber.
If you take 2 of users' answers, he's got it.
Midnight Range got it. 38 long.
38 long or 38 old, either one.
Yeah. Midnight Range is the winner on that one.
Ooh, I
don't know. I mean, you might not receive anything from Patriot there, Midnight.
Oh no. He
Yeah.
will. I already got a box put away for that guy, so I'll just. Yeah.
Yeah, John Brown, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait!
My
before we
mistake.
forget,
Yeah.
I do have that list of for the sling mount giveaway, the key mod.
Okay.
So I have. I don't know how you want. You can just give me a number if you use your random thing. 1 through 10.
Why?
So 1 through 10.
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to do, I don't know how you guys want to do that.
Yeah, but midnight. No, that question wasn't from this century. 1996 was last century.
Number 4.
Number 4. That's wait a minute. Number 4, huh?
Usual suspect.
That would be Vincent Grasso.
Oh, okay. He's one of a sling thing that you did.
Yeah. Yeah. If he wants that, I mean, if he doesn't want it and he wants a patch instead or whatever, just let me know.
All right. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but you're a winner, Vincent. You won that contest. What'd you have that on? Because I didn't enter.
That's the Phylan key mod quick disconnect sling mount.
Yeah.
There's a video I put out a while back. Yeah.
I just want to correct myself, and I'm going to let him be the winner anyway. But John Brown Production said I was wrong. A 2-star general is a major general, not a brigadier.
Yeah.
So, but I knew what he meant. So, there we go.
Yeah, I got it mixed up too.
Yeah.
It happens for the best.
Yeah. Hell, it wasn't life or death. So, there we go. Okay. What else is happening?
I don't know.
You got any more? Do I need another question?
I'm trying to think of one from this century to make midnight happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, go on.
All right, ready? Is everybody ready? What firearm was featured on Kingpin's last video?
Ooh. He just released that too. That's a clue for you guys.
Looks like Travis.
Good job. Nope, that's Jason Stewart. Or no,
Yeah, Travis T was first.
Travis T.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Travis
T.
T.
Flips around. All right.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
Surprises.
That was a question from this century there, Midnight Range, and you didn't get it. So,
He only won once anyway.
you know.
All right. Well, congratulations. So how many is that so far? How many questions did you ask?
Hell, I don't know.
Oh.
Was I meant to keep track?
Patriot, you hijacked the show, and you want Rick to do your work?
Yeah, that's
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
like that commercial on TV when the guy says, "You know any builders?" And he goes, "Yeah." He says, "Well, find me, but interview him and all that stuff, and then let me know." Yeah.
And make sure that everybody out there, subs Rick and shares Rick's stuff. He needs.
Hey, John Z's joined us. Better late than never, I guess.
What's up?
Hey. Yeah. So, guys, I'll be here next Wednesday. More likely be using StreamYard. Is that how you pronounce it? So, that's more like what I'll be using in the interim, or it might become full-time. I don't know. As I said, the more I dig into the small print of G Suites, the less I'm liking the sound of it. But we'll see. The price is right on the other one. This is even better, but it's free. They do have a paid prescription, but I think that's the way it's going. It's like anything, you know. You can download any free program you like, but you don't get all the stuff that it has unless you pay for it, you know. So maybe that's the way it's going now. YouTube doesn't, you know. YouTube's trying. I'm not saying trying to get rid of the gun people. Yeah, they are, but they're just trying to get rid of the little guys. You know, and unfortunately, I fall into one of the little guys. You know, so.
Oh, come on, you're not little.
You know, I'm personally not little. Yeah.
No, that's not what I meant. You know that.
Yeah. Hey, Zachary. What I do is I send out an email every week with the link to the chat. I did send you one tonight. It comes from Rickslifeasiseeit is the email, but I'm assuming StreamYard works the same way. I send out a link, and the people can join. I don't know.
It works. That's the way it works. You get the
But unfortunately, there's only 5 or 6 spots on it, and I send out about 14 invites. As you can see, I don't have a full panel tonight, so it's first come, first serve. You know, so.
Yeah, we would have a full panel on StreamYard right now.
You know, so I'm going to. But coming up next is Next Generation with Clover Tech. You know,
Blokes is on at 8 too, I believe.
Yes, a bloke's.
Yeah.
2 cents.
Yeah. Mine went blank there for a second. Yeah, a bloke's 2 cents is up at 8 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock is Never Enough Ammo. And then I believe Rants and Raves is on after that. Midnight Range. Rick only sends links to cool people. I sent you links in the past. Midnight.
Man, I have to go over to gun channel.
Your answer to me every time is I'm working.
Hey, if I can go over to gun channels and get the link, Midnight can go over to gun channels and get the link. Come on.
He's just full of excuses.
Yeah. You know. So.
That was going to be another question. Was his last Instagram post? You know, where everybody was fawning over it. It was actually turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon. Ugh.
Oh no, it looked really good. But he forms it so it looks just like real bacon, I think.
There's only one animal bacon should come from.
Yes, that's right.
I was just teasing him. I believe it was real bacon. It was probably that fancy bacon that you have cut per slice or something.
Yeah. I can add you to my Midnight Range. Is it midnightrange@gmail.com? I'll add you to my mailing list. So. But no, if you're not going to have real bacon, don't have bacon at all.
His email is midnightrange@thewafflehouse.com.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I have to remember to add him to my list. I said I got about, I think there's about 15 or 16 on there now. Patriot's just mad because I said he sucks in the text on Instagram.
Who sucks? Who sucks?
Patriot.
What?
Midnight Range said Patriot's just mad because I said he sucks in the alternate text on Instagram.
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
He probably.
He
was just referring to you trying to. He was just referring to how you drink a Slurpee out of the small straws.
Okay, guys, it's 8 o'clock. So it's the end of the show as Hangouts as we know it. You know, and hopefully I will be back next week somehow, some way. If I'm not, I'll let you guys know. But I'll hopefully I got a week to figure it out because I don't have a show Saturday, so I got a week to figure this out. What I'm going to do, and we're going from there.
You just go to StreamYard's website, and you can it works just like Hangouts. You do it.
Okay, I mean I'm ready to go. I got the link and everything else to it. I just gotta, and I started signing up for it. I just haven't finished yet.
Yeah, it links to your Google account, so it gets into your YouTube, and it does all the work for you. You don't have to do anything else. Just go there.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm more likely to do then.
Just try it. Play around with the buttons. You'll see how easy it is.
Yeah, it's really easy to do.
Okay, that's what I'm going to use. But I'll be back here next week at 7 p.m. with Rick's Life as I See It, Shooting with Disabilities. If anybody's got any questions for that show, you can email them to me at rickslifeasiseeit@gmail.com, and we can ask the panel or come on the show next week and ask them, either come in and ask to be on the panel, or you can type them in the chat and we can answer them that way. If you like me, give me the thumbs up, thumbs down, share, subscribe, all that good stuff would be appreciated. Also, if you want to listen to any past podcasts, I like to call them, I don't know if they really would pass it to podcast, but you can hear them all on Podbean, Stitcher, and iTunes. And this one will be up there within 24 hours of the show ending. Yeah, you're right, Wheelchair Warrior. I am getting hungry. Yeah, I'm debating whether I still haven't decided hamburgers or pizza. So that's what I'm thinking about as I'm trying to finish my monologue here to get off. Is it monologue? Is that the correct word, or is that at the beginning of a show?
You can have a monologue at the beginning or end.
It's better than an epilogue.
Yes, you're right. So I want to say thank you all for being here. Oh, let's go through the panel and say shout outs and plugs. Rich, you got any?
Well, hopefully I won't get sick this weekend, and I'll be able to do This Week Unloaded over the media channel Sundays at 8. Past couple weeks have just been hectic trying to get that show on. I haven't been able to. So hopefully this weekend coming up, I'll get it in.
Okay. There you go. Patriot.
I just want to thank everyone for coming and joining this farewell to Hangouts show. Just make sure you shoot me an email at patriotinthedark@gmail.com. And if you got a couple extra dollars, you can always throw them towards Rick so that he can figure out a good way of continuing the show, because this helps out. And make sure you talk to people and get out there and shoot. And stay positive. Thank you.
All right. David.
Thanks for having me, Rick. I appreciate it. And everybody go check out Night Strike's Indiegogo campaign. This is the perfect opportunity to have something of our own that we helped build, that our friend is going to run and operate, and we can call our own. You want another live stream? You want to pay to go to Google? You want to pay to go to StreamYard and do all these other things? Or you can put money in your own neighborhood and we can build something of our own. So go check out Night Strike's Indiegogo campaign to get live streaming on guntube.org.
Yes, I forgot about that. Thank you, Kingpin. I was going to mention that. Yes, on that, you go there. He's working on it's going to be almost the same as Google's here. Except you can have up to 15 people in the chat room. So go over there, please. All right. John Z, any plugs? Shout out.
No, blind shooter.
Well, you're next on my list here.
No, blind shooter. He's been here the whole time. Blind shooter.
But Rick is just going from like one side to the
alphabetical, John. Jeez.
Whatever. Okay, so I wanted to hop on to remind people what Kingpin just reminded them to go check out Night Strike's channel. And in the video, there's a link to the project. So hop on and try to help out if you can.
Yeah. And even Travis P11 put out a video today with it. Has all the information on there too.
As well as the Orange Man.
Yeah, yeah. And everybody's telling me to eat pizza tonight, so that's what it's going to be. All right,
I was going to suggest eating a Cobb salad.
You know, the one and only, the real New Yorker, Blind Shooter.
Thanks for having me, Rick. I always appreciated it. And give up on the pizza because it's not real pizza if it doesn't come from New York City or Chicago.
Agreed.
True. Now, I will say, when I was in Rhode Island, I would go down to New York City every now and then, and they do make good pizza. I must admit, you know. I'll give you credit there. But then again, where I was living in Westerly, Rhode Island, right? They were 80% Italian in that town. They made a good pizza too, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say, we got a pizza shop here in town that's owned by people that lived in New York and are originally from Italy. Does that count?
Yes,
that counts.
Yeah, that's what we had a lot in Westerly. I mean, they made some, and one of my friends was married to an Italian lady. Oh my God! You remember that movie? Was it My Fat Greek Wedding or whatever? I know that it was great, but Italians are the same way. You hungry? No. Next thing you know, you got a meal in front of you.
Yeah, I had a friend who told me his mother was Italian, and if you went to their house, you weren't leaving hungry.
That's right. That's right. I mean, I remember when one time she said, "You hungry?" I said, "No." She said, "Well, what about a BLT?" I said, "No, I'm fine." Next thing you know, she must have cooked up 3 pounds of bacon, slapped it in the middle of the thing, put all the stuff there. You know, I'm like, Jesus Christ. As you said, you don't leave hungry. You know?
Yeah, I was at his house one day. His mother's like, "You want a pot pie?" I'm like, "Okay." I'm thinking it's gonna be like one of those little banquet pot pies or something, you know, in a little tin. It comes out with this big ass pie pan.
Yeah.
It was like, he hands it to me like, I can't eat all that.
Oh yeah, exactly. All right, I'm going to sign off to let everybody go to the shows they need to go to. I want to say thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. So good night, everybody.
Good night.
Never